since it's at an airport, and of course not everyone's at an airport every day, and like, it's
Okay,
for
so,
occasions you've gone on holiday, but travelling,
I am
you're there
promoting
helping them
the
since it's a location that you're
campaign
familiar with, but you don't go
in
there as much,
2016.
so
and
you picture it, and you go, that's memorable because I know where that is, but I don't go there that often, so I want to go there again.
is for random acts of kindness. So the key message is pass it on.
The message
So
is clear, but I'd say
encourages others or
I
individuals
said the
to
message is clear.
do random acts
You've
of kindness
obviously got your point
for
out
other
saying
people.
help out your neighbours, help out people that want to get on their way and travelling.
My first
Since
idea
it's what they
is
it's
a
what
young
needs to be done
teenage
since
girl.
it
Oh, sorry,
takes
sorry.
a long time to do.
The-
So if the message is
The
quite important,
age that I'm aiming for is around 16 to 25-year-olds. That's what I'm appealing to. So the first idea is a young teenage girl with her headphones in. She's walking down the street, oblivious. While she's walking down the street, she passes two people. She passes a business worker and an elderly lady. And the elderly lady is trying to get across the road and she's struggling. And the office worker is having some controversy on the phone. And the girl passes them, and then she gets a certain feet away, and she stops suddenly, and she runs back in the direction of the business worker, goes into a coffee
I
shop,
think the second one describes it
comes
best
out
since
with a cup of coffee, goes up
everyone's
to the
close
business
to one
worker,
another,
and gives it to
since
him.
of course the airport can
And
be
he
far away from
smiles
some people, but
awkwardly,
with
takes
neighbours,
the cup of
they're
coffee,
always
and
close
she
to you, but you
smiles
can
and
never
turns
interact
back
with
and
them.
walks away.
And so since they're close to you,
The business worker
you
then
can sort of
notices
go
the
out
old
and
lady
it's a lot
across
easier
the
to do,
road,
so it kind of
and
could
then
work.
he runs over and helps her across the road. So that's where like the three acts of kindness come in, because it's three individual people giving out acts of kindness. My other idea is set in a college, and it is with a young girl, and she has a load of books and they're too heavy and they drop. So someone approaches her,
I
helps
think
her
it
with
would
the
pass
books,
the ASA rules
and then
because
they're on their way.
nothing really is
And then
going,
that same
nothing
person
really
goes to the other
gratuitous
person
or violent.
and to another
or sexual
person
appealing is
who
happening.
can't pay for their lunch.
There's only one
And he
point where
offers
you
to
said
pay for her lunch.
people are dressed as a stereotype as young teenagers, and some teenagers might get offended due to this, but since
So-
you went, they changed their view and when there were help
Do you
people,
think
it might not get ruled out on that. So.
Yeah, both of
Yes,
your ideas
I think so, yes.
are interesting.
Mhm.
It's going to be actually difficult to think of which one
I like the second idea a lot more because it's like the first idea a lot more because it's a little bit more out there, and it's like kind of saying we see the chain of events happening, so we're seeing the actual knock-on effect in front of us. My only real problem is like if he's like still in the same spot,
I'd say you
you'd have to
probably
run
need to
off, go
specify
get the
more.
coffee,
You said young
then
people
get
just like
like
get free
give it
travel,
to
they get
him,
half travel,
and
but then you didn't really
you'd have to run off.
base it off that.
So
You
wouldn't
said
that get
they're
kind of-
standing outside the airport helping people. And you
Maybe I
said,
can
oh,
see what
they
you're
get
saying,
free
but
travel,
that's
stay
something that
there.
I could improve
I
on.
don't know if you're like trying to pin that saying they can just go there in time because it's not that expensive
Yeah, I
and
think
help people
both
out.
of them are really
Or
good,
you
especially
just didn't really
the first
touch
one.
up on it at all.
Well, no, both of them are good because they both have a message of passing on, and that's the main point that you're focusing on for charity. But it's going to be difficult which one to choose because there's one based on college and there's another one based outside.
I personally go with the same reasons I gave you the other one, where if it's outside of college, then we want ones from like teenagers or the same college ground. So I'd say the outside one is a lot better.
Okay.
There's all three of ours are pretty much done.
What are the actors' ages?
So in my first advert, the girl who appears in the advert is around 16,
What we're going to think about is,
and
you know,
obviously
find the ideas
the
down
business
the
worker
bit.
is
Okay, so you're gonna have some time
over
to
20, well,
Then what I'm
25.
going to get you to do is finish your research summaries
young
in
man.
class.
Yeah, young man.
Edit
And
your
then
section if
obviously
you
in my
can.
second idea
Just a
there is a
couple of bits of feedback you
16-year-old
might wanna
and
record. Okay.
another
You'll
16-year-old,
work as a
but I
team together
could,
on this.
I mean,
Yeah,
should
so
I
what's gonna happen
improve
next?
that?
I think
The
yes.
thing is you're going to find it down to your best
I
idea.
don't think it's
Right,
a
develop it
big
based on the
problem
feedback.
because
Yes.
It's
then
the age group.
Yeah, like if you can get the appropriate actors to play that, if they're all okay with doing that, then they'll be fine.
So which is easier to film?
I think that the easiest one to film obviously is the one in the college. But how are you going to, say for example, your first idea, how are you going to film it to show, you know, that the girl's gone back to the shop, will come out again to catch up with the person?
I think it would be a case of stopping and starting.
Yeah, basically. So the same place where you saw the a businesswoman,
A business worker.
a business worker picking up the phone. The same, it has to basically be in the same location,
Yeah.
so that when to show that she actually ran all the way to get a coffee and come back.
Do you think my ideas would go viral, or one of my ideas would go viral?
I'd say the first one has a lot stronger chance of going viral. Like the second one is a little bit more generic, and it still has basic principles, but it's a little bit boring. Whereas the second one, it's a little bit more comedic in a way. If you had like a bit of comedic element to it, like running off and then like coming back.
Well, both of them like gives out a message, especially the second one gives out a message of within the age group of being in the college and uni, to, you know, always be kind to each other in the community. So they're both really good. I just don't know which one
Okay.
to pick.
So,
It depends on which one's going to be easier for you to
at the
film.
moment,
But they would have to
you're basically
consider that.
wholly delineating A and B.
Do you think there's any offensive material? Or
No, there are not any offensive material.
As long as the old woman doesn't get run over, then I don't think
No.
there's any offensive material.
that wouldn't happen. No, I
But that
don't
would
think
happen if
that
it
would
would.
happen.
But it will happen if it would. Yes, it would. And
So, okay, so
what do you
that's-
think, Angel?
So